Hello everyone. So this is gonna be a video that's gonna be like all over the place kinda. I'm a very like ADHD person and very scatterbrained, and I'm just kind of all over the place. So I have different things to talk about. I wish I could tell you what place of the video to go to for certain topics. Don't know how to figure that out, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. And if you're the type that wants some quick info real quick, probably just go to the next video, because I don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about. Really, just all kinds of stuff. This is kind of like a get ready with me thing, I guess. Don't expect some cool makeup tutorial or something. I'm just doing the best I can. Anywho, let's see where to start. Okay, so I will say that I'll give you an update about my ideal protein right off top, so you don't have to wait too long for that. So still going well. Wait a minute, let me unbutton my pants because I need to breathe. I kind of overestimated how much weight I had lost and got some pants, and they're a little bit snug when I sit down. So again, I started at like 246. I think the biggest I've ever been in my whole life is like 260. I had signed up for this Happy Coffee company, and I lost about 20 pounds drinking that coffee. When I look back on it, I wonder if it was the coffee or the fact that it just had so much caffeine in it. And I'm not sure drinking that much caffeine. I guess it depends on, who you are, and I'm not a doctor or nothing. But I'm just really not sure about drinking that much caffeine on a long basis. Maybe for a short-term thing, or maybe just the coffee in the morning. But I know a lot of people that were drinking all their products like morning, noon, and night. For breakfast or in the morning they have the coffee, and then they have the lemonade, and it's all got so much caffeine in it. So, and it's very expensive. So I don't, and I'm not saying nothing against that company or anything. I know a lot of people that do very well with it, and a lot of people seem to have lost a whole lot of weight with that. But I lost about 20 pounds, and I will say it did help me lose some weight, and it did put me in a better mood. But after a while, I just became concerned with how much caffeine I was consuming. And sometimes I get, I have anxiety too. So sometimes I get like a racing heart rate, even when I don't have any coffee in my system. So that just kind of added to that a little bit. So I do still drink. See, I'm going off on a sideways tangent here. Anyway, I still drink regular coffee, but I drink a lot less of the Happy Coffee just because it's so expensive and it's so heavily caffeinated. So yeah, I'm thankful that I was able to lose like 20 pounds with it, but I had a lot of weight to lose. And I've seen some people that claim they lose like, all kinds of weight on it. That wasn't the case for me. So it did help me get like 20 pounds off, but after that, I was stuck at like 246. So 246, I started the Ideal Protein. I started that in March. And March of this year. And I had to think about what year it was and stuff. What's today? Today's Saturday. Okay, so I've lost about 50 pounds now. I started at 246. I started in March. Today's date is August the 21st, 2021. And now I've lost like about 50 pounds. So it definitely works for the long term. It's a very, very strict diet. And I can't complain about it. I mean, it's very expensive. And if I had to do it again, I would do the alternative. But I do think the accountability of going and seeing a coach every week definitely helps. I can't I can't express. I didn't really think this through. I didn't realize how expensive it was going to be, and I thought I was overly confident in the beginning, and I thought that I would lose more weight by this time now, so I never anticipated to keep paying so much money for packets and the coaching fees and all this stuff. And some places don't have the coaching fees. My place does. So I didn't anticipate to keep paying all this money for so long. But here I am, still not at goal weight, and not that I'm doing bad. I just, in the beginning, I imagined it would be about 4 pounds, 3 to 4 pounds a week. So I had put in my, calendar by the time I got in August, yay, you're done with phase 1. But I'm so far not done with phase 1. So I still have a while to go. So I'm just trying to keep this train going to keep it going to get to my goal weight. If it gets to a point to where I can't really afford it right now, but doing everything I can to keep going with the exact protocol. But if for some reason I run out of that money, I'll just move to the alternative version. I'm getting to my goal weight one way or another. So my coach is working with me, and she said she'll let me come once every 2 weeks instead of once a week, because that'll save me a little bit of coaching fees. So I'm thankful for that, but it's a very expensive diet. But for me, it's been worth it because it's the only thing that has worked for me. I've tried the regular keto, I've tried the Atkins diet, I've tried low carb, I've tried Weight Watchers, I've tried fasting, I've tried intermittent fasting, I've tried vegetarian, I've tried juice fasts, I've tried juicing, I've tried just like everything. And with the low carb and the keto, like everyone else around me would be doing the same thing and they'd be losing all this weight, and I'm the only one like not losing the weight. So this is one thing that has actually worked for me. So yeah, I can't complain about it. I'm thankful that I found it and that it's working. So I started at 246. I'm sorry, y'all, I ramble on. This is just my personality, okay? 246, and I'm now at 196. So I'm getting there. Now, I'll tell you some of the good things, and I'll tell you some of the bad things that have went along with it. So, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be... See, I can't... This is why I can't work a regular job, y'all. I can't... Well, I guess I could... It's hard for me to multitask, okay? It's hard for me to do 2 things at once. Like, it's hard for me to talk and put the makeup on at the same time. These people that do it on these YouTube things, boy, they're a special kind of person, because I have a hard time. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the good things and the bad things. I'm going to attempt to do it. I'm going to attempt to get something else done while I'm talking. Let's see. Trying to get my little hair clips out. By the way, I had a pixie haircut, and now I'm trying to grow it out, and it is miserable at this length. Absolutely miserable. Okay? Miserable. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Most days I try to put it up in a ponytail, and I have to use 1,000, I was about to say paper clips, bobby pins and stuff to put it up. And today I'm getting the blonde touched up. Something else I don't know how much longer I can afford, but anyway, getting the blonde touched up, so I'm going to try to leave it mostly out for her before I go. But my train of thought's done left again. Oh yeah, back to the good things and the bad things about the losing the weight thing. So just trying to get it out my way for now. The bad things first. So the bad things is, the more weight I lose, the more I'm surprised that I'm not feeling better. And I guess it's because I've been kind of depressed and in a funk, and all that stuff, pandemic going on. all the division, all these crazy things happen in the world. I'm a very empathetic, overly empathetic person, and I actually, if I see something, a negative image or bad things going on in the world, I gave up on watching the news. I don't watch the news anymore. I don't believe a lot of what they're saying, but I gave up on watching the news pretty much, but sometimes, like on Facebook, little clips will sneak through and stuff, and I still have to look at something very upsetting to me, and I think a lot of people are desensitized to it, but I'm really not, and so that will make me feel like physically sick for the rest of the day, usually. So, oh crap, well there goes that one. I'm really losing my train of thought today, y'all. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when I try to do two things at once. I know I was starting to talk about the good and the bad, and then I went off on the TV rampage, but, these things are difficult for me to get off. That's probably what's messing me up here. So, how did I get onto the TV thing from talking about the good and bad things? Oh, yeah, that's right. So, with me losing all this weight, I kind of imagined, oh, life will be so much better. You know, lose this weight, feel a lot happier because I'll feel better in my own skin. I'll have more confidence, and I'll just be more awake and energetic and motivated to get the day started and stuff, you know. That hasn't really been the case. Hold on. Gotta get my hair clipped. So it hasn't really been the case. I do feel a little bit better, but it's not some magical, I feel so much better like I kind of thought I would thing. So that's a little bit depressing for me because it's like, why don't I feel amazing and stuff? Like I've lost 50 pounds. I should feel like, yay, I did it and all this stuff, but, you know, I just feel like I still got a long way to go, and I'm not really feeling all that much energetic. You know, I don't have all this extra, you know, you see people on TV, they've lost weight, and they're like, oh, my energy is through the roof, and so much better, and everything's so much better, and for me, it just hasn't really been the case, you know. Still an Avon lady. Although I don't think I've actually sold anything in like months, but anyway, I do like the products. I will say that I can afford them. Well, sometimes can. So yeah, that's one, you know, thing that's a little bit of a bummer to me. My face is so dry. It's a little bit of a bummer to me that, you know, I thought I'd be feeling, after you lose 50 pounds, you kind of have this thought that you'd be, you know, feeling good and have all this energy and all this stuff, you know, and I just wasn't. Okay, I treated my face with like this, I put this other cream on for, like this sticky stuff. I got some kind of eye cream for my baggy eyes, and I guess I shouldn't have put that on right before I put my makeup on because it's like causing me some problems here. But, yeah, so that's one thing that's kind of a bummer, but, you know, oh well. Still rolling with the punches of it all. Skin's peeling. So that's one thing. Let's see, so I thought I'd have all this energy and be all happy all of a sudden, and that's not the case. I'm still tired as hell. I still have a hard time getting out of bed. All that stuff, so none of that's changed, really. I mean, okay, my back does hurt a little bit less, and, when I'm walking around, I'm not as in much pain, and I can go a little bit further than what I used to, but besides that, it's not like some amazing transformation, so that's, you know, there's that. Maybe when I get to my goal weight, all that will happen. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, I definitely don't regret losing the weight, but you know, when you imagine yourself when you're having 50 pounds less, you imagine you're gonna have all this energy and all this stuff, and when you don't, it's kind of a bummer. So there's that. But you know, I'm sure mine has a lot to do with mental stuff too. So let's see what else. Also, I've noticed, and I'm hoping like my body will redistribute fat cells or whatever, and like I hope this will improve, but I'm noticing like, you know, my neck, like just a little bit of, like before I had a thick, you know, it was kind of firm, it was firmer, but it was fat, so it was like, like, you know, but I had more of a full face. But now that I'm losing that, it's like I never really noticed these two like main, I guess, I don't know what you call them, but I mean, I am 41, so I can't expect like the tightest neck around, but you know, I'm not loving it, you know, I'm not, see that, I'm not loving it. So that, let's see, what else, oh, when people don't say something to me about how much weight I've lost, I almost get pissed off. Like you hadn't seen somebody in months and you go see them, and the last time you saw them you weighed, you know, 240 some pounds, and they see you again and you weigh less than 200 and they don't say a thing about it. They don't say like, oh my God, you look amazing, or oh my God, how did you do it? You're like, you better recognize people. Like, I've been working my ass off trying to do this, and now I done finally got a little bit of weight off of me, and y'all acting like ain't nothing changed. Or I just feel like it's almost like my right to get that recognition, especially I'm not talking about necessarily just, you know, random people that maybe see you but don't really talk to you anyway. See, I try to put a little dab of darkness up there, try to shimmy that skin and stuff down a little bit. I don't know if I'm actually doing anything, but I try. I don't have any methods or anything, so just please bear with me. But you know, people that you know, sorry, I think I'm spitting on my phone. People that you know personally, that especially know that you've had a problem or you've had a hard time losing weight, and you finally, after years of trying, you lose weight, and they see you and they don't say nothing to you, it hurts. I mean, for me, it hurt. I had even asked people, I'm like, you notice anything different about me? You know, anything different, you know? And they're like, I don't know, maybe your face is a little bit thinner. And I'm like, my face? Or better yet, they'll pick out a part of your body that you probably didn't want to lose, and they'll say that's smaller. Like a lot of people have said, oh, well, your butt's smaller. Oh yeah, you've lost like half of your butt, but the rest of you looks the same. Great job. And you're like, oh. Okay, well, I've been, you know, not drinking any alcohol, having all these vegetables every day, no fat hardly. And the only thing I got out of it is my butt got cut in half. Thanks. Appreciate it. You know, so that's not always fun, but I don't know, everybody's got their own reasons as to why they say things or why they don't say things. I don't know, but so that I would say is a negative when people react like that, or they don't react at all. You know, you kind of want a little bit of recognition for, you know, what you've done. It would be nice, actually, you know, this is just a suggestion, but it would be nice if the people at the Ideal Protein would have a little, not like a full ceremony or something, you know, but just a little give you a little prize or give you a little something when you reach certain weight loss goals, like maybe every 10 or 20 pounds or whatever, they give you a little something, maybe an extra pack of food, $5, an extra pack of food would be nice, just a little something. So I've lost 50 pounds, and actually probably over 50 pounds at this point, and I'm not good at math, so I can't subtract or add right now, especially while I'm trying to talk to you, so I don't know exactly, but I know I've lost a good amount of weight, okay? And I have not received anything. I have not received a card saying congratulations. I have not received a little plastic medallion. I have not received anything but like a pat on the back, good job. I mean, I guess your prize is your health and how much better you feel and all this, but I don't know. Just be kind of nice. Anyway, I think even at like Weight Watchers and stuff, they give you little, I think I remember them giving little medallions or little charms. They gave you something. Anyway, so that would be nice if Ideal Protein did that. Maybe they do that at some places. So far, at my place, I have received nothing. So there's that. Let me see. I'm trying to find something to darken in my eyebrows just to holler. Just a bit. Let me see if I can. I had a little brush. Is this it? Oh, I don't know if that's it or not. If I use the wrong brush, I'll end up with blue eyebrows, because maybe that's a brush that I used on something else. I don't know. Hold on just one moment, y'all. I had a little thing I got from the Dollar Tree with little, where did I put it? With little things. Oh, here it is. Is it in here? Oh God, I don't see it in there. Oh, screw it. I guess I'll just try to put something on this. I've noticed when other people use these brushes, I mean, they can really make their eyebrows look fabulous with just the brush. Mine doesn't look that much more fabulous with just the brush. Yeah, no. I do see some hairs I need to pluck out though. What was I talking about? Yeah, I think I was talking about how it'd be nice if they could give you a little something for if you lose a good amount of weight, but yeah, so I've received nothing. I mean, even if they gave you a little, I don't know, a certificate for a free salad somewhere, or a card, or I mean, just something to let you know they're thinking about you, anything. That would be nice. Sorry, I'm just plucking over here. But no, I've received nothing. Especially for people like me that have like nobody in their life, pretty much. Like pretty much my whole family's dead. Like both my parents are dead. I was married when I was 18, and unfortunately when I was 21, my husband was murdered quite some time ago, but still miss him. And I don't have a husband, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have any homie lover friends, I mean, I absolutely have no one pretty much in my life. I have, I don't really have any friends, not any that I actually see anyway. Yeah, I don't have any friends. God, this sounds so pathetic, but I'm just trying to be honest with you. I have a daughter whom I love and adore. She is autistic, very very smart, brilliant. You could, a lot of people probably couldn't even tell she's autistic until you really spent a significant amount of time with her. But so I love her, and you know, we spend every day together. There's a lot of things I can't talk with her about. You know, she's like preteen age. So and on a lot of social levels, she's kind of delayed. So whereas maybe you could start to talk to your daughter about certain concepts, you know, at certain ages, I probably will need to wait a little bit longer before I talk with her about certain concepts, because she's socially just not interested or able to grasp certain concepts like that. Like, I'll just give you a random example. Like, whereas most, like, you know, 12-year-olds, probably they have their own, or at least they want a cell phone. They're very caught up in, and in a lot of ways, this is actually good for me. There's a lot of things I don't have to worry about with this, but, you know, they're worried about what other people think of them, and worried about name brands and how they dress, and they would probably be interested in the opposite sex by then, you know, or the same sex, but, you know, interested in a romantic way, sort of, you know, the beginnings of that puberty thing with other people. And my daughter's not interested in any of that stuff. She watches cartoons that I would say range for like anywhere from babies to like 5-year-olds. She can talk perfectly normal. She can read better than I can. But as far as her interest and things like that, they're very different than your average, you know, preteen. So, yeah, basically I don't, I'm just very alone. And so it's me and my daughter, and I do have, a little bit of family left, but not really, like less than 3 people. So yeah, and those people are very busy with their own lives and stuff, so I really don't get to see them all that often. Why am I telling you all this? This was going somewhere. Oh yeah, that's right. We were talking about when people don't recognize that you've made an accomplishment. So I was just trying to say that for people like me that don't have a lot of people in their lives anyway, when we do see someone that we kind of have, you know, a little bit of rapport with, and they don't say anything about it, or at least for me personally, it made me feel kind of disappointed, I guess, that they didn't say anything. So, yeah. Now, if you had a lot of people, you know, family and friends, anyway, you would have more of the compliments and stuff. But since I don't have a lot of people in my life anyway, the couple people that I did talk to every now and then, I kind of hoped they would say something, you know. Some people did, but some people really didn't. So I guess I should stop, you know. I know it's not good to look for outward, you know, recognition or whatever, but it just would have been nice, is all I'm saying. So there's that. Baggy skin on my legs. Like, I never had cellulite or like bags in places. Like, I was bigger, but where I was bigger, it was firm. And now that I've lost this weight, and again, my coach says it'll, you know, tighten up as time goes on and all stuff. But I mean, yeah, it's noticeable, and it looks like I have pockets of cellulite, like especially the worst place is like my inner thighs. And yeah, so like when I shake my legs back and forth, they shake like water bags, and it's just very weird looking, and I really don't like it. And I feel very self-conscious about wearing shorts, or at least like short shorts. I mean, I would never wear shorts that like go up my booty or anything, but like even like regular length shorts, I'm like, ugh, you can see those bags going back and forth when I walk. So that's something that I was kind of disappointed about, but hey, I guess it goes with the territory. See, I'm looking because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put on my eyebrows to darken them up without looking like a clown. I guess I'll use this for now. So yeah. So now to the positives. If you've stayed with me in the video this long, Lord bless you. Here, I'll move you over here a little bit so you can kind of see. I'm just looking in this mirror over here so you can see what I'm doing. That's not working. I'm gonna have to use some sort of a brush or something because this is. Did I use this? Maybe I used this. What color's on this? Yeah, it looks like a brown. Okay, I'm going with that. So now on to the good things of weight loss. My back doesn't. Well, now you can't. My back doesn't hurt as much as it used to. I can walk longer, and I don't feel like I'm dying with every step that I take. You know, I feel like I have made an accomplishment, and I mean, losing 50 pounds is not a small amount. I've never lost this much weight in my entire life before. I'm starting to have a little bit more confidence with things, but I still feel like I won't have like the complete confidence until I get to my goal weight because I still feel very fat. And it's just so weird how your perception is. Like, when I was 260, I would look at pictures of myself when I was 200 and I was thinking, God, look how skinny I was. And now that I am even less than 200, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I don't feel like I'm skinny. And maybe it's because, you know, I am so much older now and looking at my neck and stuff, you know, but, in real life, people, not everybody has a neck that's tight as a teenager, you know. It's reality. I'd rather have a neck with a little bit of give on it than it be cinched up so tight that I can't hardly breathe, you know. Very thankful, very blessed. Yeah, so I really can't complain too awful much about any of it. Sometimes I do, even though I shouldn't. Who knows why we do what we do, you know? God, I used to really go all the way with the makeup. Now I just dab a little bit here and there and call it a day. And now, like, and then, you know, the more you put on, the more you have to wash off, right? Especially with eye makeup. Good God almighty, it's almost 2 o'clock. All right, so I'm going to stop this video. I hope you've gotten something out of it. If there's anything else you want to know about me or ask me, or if you're doing Ideal Protein, tell me how much weight you've lost. Tell me, you know, what you think about it, how it's going. Do you have any tips or tricks for me? Like, subscribe, share my video if you want. You know, all them normal things all the YouTubers say. And yeah, I hope I haven't rambled on too much. Doing these videos is kind of, I guess, therapeutic for me because I feel like I have someone to talk to. real life, I don't really have many people to talk to. So, yeah, I wish you nothing but health, wealth, and happiness. And I guess I'll see you next time. What I'm actually going to do, because I don't want to make this video too long, but I also have some other thoughts in my head for the last few minutes of me putting this face of mine together. I'm going to make a video about why it sucks to be single. So I'm just going to rant about that for several minutes after this video. So I'm going to make that video now. So if you see me with the same get up and stuff, it's because I'm making that video right now. I just don't want to make this one video like a whole hour long. So love ya. See you soon.